Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me once again. Today's topic is very true and succinct for everything that I'm going through right now, especially getting out of bed this morning. I had a bloody shocking sleep last night. Just one of those nights where you can't switch the mind off, and I've come generally particularly good at being able to switch my mind off and go to sleep. So I get up, my alarm goes off at 3:58, so my bedtime is generally about 8 o'clock. I jump into bed at about 8 and try to be asleep by 9. But yeah, one of those nights, like I said, that I could not go to bloody sleep. Okay, I'm probably running on, be lucky to be 4 hours right now. But anyhow, that's okay. Back down here to go to gym after a brutal few days. Went to one of me mate Damo's places last night and doing a bit of compound lifting with him. So that's what's going to get the boy a bit extra thick. I love F45 and it's absolutely amazing. But you know, being able to get in and do those compound lifts are what's going to help a lot of my fundamentals, and then it's going to help a lot of muscle growth as well. And even going to the gym last night and doing that workout, I wanted to throw the towel in because it was brutal. Then waking up this morning, those voices inside the head told me not to get up, not to go to gym, just spend an extra couple hours in bed. But silence that inner critic, that inner bitch, and just made sure it knows who's boss, which is me. So, but that brings me to what I wanted to talk about today. And again, this is in relation to everything else, like, you know, a lot of the other things that I'm going through with life, particularly the work stuff right now. But this is a quote from Jordan Peterson, and I'm going to open it up with that. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. If you don't know what expedient means, basically that's the easy path. That's the comfortable path. That's the path that we all want to take because it's much simpler and much easier of a path to go down. It's a nice paved path like this, rather than being a Pathfinder and going through the bush and then pushing your way through the forest. But taking that path that is through the forest, being that Pathfinder, that is where true meaning is found. That is where the most growth will come from. And that comes from the growth and development that is required to go down that path. If you take this path, you might get a bit of exercise and might be, it's good to get out and stretch the legs, get the body moving. But if you go through the forest, then you're going to be working harder to get through that forest. So you're going to get a better workout if that's the idea of you going through. But then also you might find those hidden little gems in that forest as well. So there might be a beautiful little lake that you might stumble across. You might find some flowers, you might find some mushrooms, you might, who knows what you find. But being a Pathfinder is what I believe one of our purposes in life. And that's where we will actually get a lot of reward chemicals in our brains because we're going down that difficult path. And even though it is more challenging, it is obviously more rewarding. What are you avoiding in your life? What paved pathway are you taking now instead of going down the forest route and being that Pathfinder? Is there anything in your life that you've chosen not to do the difficult thing, rather you've chosen to do the easy thing just because it's easy? You really should have done the other stuff, but you've just stayed in bed instead of getting up and going to the gym. Think about that for a moment. Do what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Remember that. Signing off for now. How dope is my tie-dye F45 shirt? I bloody love it. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys have a bloody ripper day, whatever day of the week it is for you. And as always, much love and namaste.